In the name of Yah and Sin, hello to you from Iran. Thank you for being with the Persian Magi. Please don't forget to push the subscribe button. I said that the Magi are dualists who believe in a father and a daughter as deities. This father is represented by moon or by penis, and the daughter is a whore, which is symbolized by a star. The love is created by the play of father and daughter. In ancient Mesopotamia, the father was called Sin, the moon god, and the daughter was called Ishtar or Inanna. In ancient Persia, the father was Ahriman and the daughter was Jehi or Jehu, Jew. Please remember that in the ancient context, we tend to write the word S with C. Therefore, we write sin like C-I-N. And later on, this sin is pronounced as jinn in Arabic. Therefore, we have a father who is a jinn, and we have a daughter who is the god. We don't call her goddess. She is not a goddess because she is the one and only God. She is the God. In the land of Canaan or Levant or Sham, these are the three names for the same place. Sham is the land which is taken by force from shamans or from Semites. This is what Torah did. In this place, the father is called El, and the daughter is called Asherah. In present-day Arabic, they call Ahira, meaning whore, and also number 10, Asherah. This is her number 1 and number 10. In fact, their relationship produces a son. This son is called Baal, and his epithet is Adonai. Adonai means my Lord. Therefore, Baal is the Lord of the world, the Lord of all. In Greek mythology, the equal of Baal or Adonai is Adonis. Since the incestuous relationship between the father and daughter has been a taboo in ancient Greek, they have changed the story a little bit. The Greece version of the mythology of Adonis says that his father was the king of the island of Cyprus, and his name was Cinyras. This Cinyras comes from the same Sin, the moon god of Sumer. And the daughter of Cinyras is called Mir, M-Y-R-R-H. Mir is also the name of a tree which has fragrant juices and is used in perfume industry. This girl is Mir, and she falls in love with her father. She seduces her father and gets pregnant from him. Later on, when father understands what has happened, he becomes angry, as the Greece mythology says, and he chases her own daughter. The daughter runs away from Cyprus as far as the southern Arabia to a land which is called the land of Saba. There he asks from the gods of the Greek pantheon to save her. And what these gods do, they change her into a mere tree. She becomes a tree, and after she becomes a tree, she gives birth to her son, which is Adonis. Therefore, the legend says that these juices coming out of this tree are the tears of myrrh. From the Magi point of view, there is an important point in this story. When the Lord is going to be born, he should be born from the incestuous relationship of the father and daughter. This is not all. There are other conditions that should be met in order for the Lord to be born. In fact, the father and daughter should have two sons. There should be also a husband for the daughter, but the children are not from the husband. The role of the husband is only for protection. Therefore, we have 4 men and a woman in the center. This forms the shape of a star, a 4-pointed star, or a shape of a cross, which woman is in the center and 4 men are around her. Therefore, cross is the woman, is the God, because woman is the God. Either of these men are God. These 5 of them together, the 4 men and 1 woman in the center, they form a family comprised of 5 people. And these 5 people are the same hand of pagan. All conditions when are met, we have a full family of God, and this hand is the sign of a full family of moon, the clan of the moon, they call it. And this family is always reincarnated from time to time, from cycle to cycle. Here I need to explain a little bit about the situation of the Judea just before the birth of Jesus Christ. You remember in our previous program we said that the shamans ruling there, they were called Hashmonid dynasty, and they were Jewish pagans. But the Romans removed them from power at around 40 before Christ. Judea became a vassal state of Rome, or a province of the Roman Empire. They appointed Herod as the king of Judea because he was a monotheistic Jew. In fact, the Romans were supporting monotheism in Judea. This is what the Hellenes, the Greeks from the time of Alexander the Great, were doing. At the time of Alexander the Great, they decided that Zeus should be known as the demiurge, the one and only God. And the Temple of Jerusalem was changed into the Temple of Zeus. When Romans took power, they changed the Temple of Jerusalem, which has always been a pagan temple. They changed it into the Temple of Jupiter. We know that Jupiter means Jew Peter, meaning Jew's father, the father of Jew. Jew, as we said, is the daughter. She is the God. And father always gets his name from the name of his daughter. They are relevant. Therefore, Jupiter is clearly the name of the father. Even though the Romans were promoting monotheism, but the majority of the population of Judea at that time were pagans. In fact, the people at that time were in 3 sects or 3 groups. The first one, the majority, are called Essenes or Essenes. These Essenes are the pagan Jewish people who believe in dual deities, the father being Baal and the daughter being Asherah or Ishtar. They believe in tribal life and not in the structure of family. They are strongly deterministic, and determinism means there should be no punishment. We will discuss later. The Essenes believe that the soul is immortal, but body is not immortal. Body will not be resurrected after death. Anyways, the second group are the Sadducees or Sadducees. These Sadducees are the Hellenistic Jewish people. They consider Zeus or Jupiter as the one and only God, and the Romans support the Sadducees or this Hellenic Greek. These people are the ruling class and they are the elite. They consider the one and only God as a demiurge. It means he has created and there is no life after death. Therefore, the Sadducees don't believe in the life after death, but they are very strongly supporting free will. And because they support the free will, it means that whatever wrong you do, you have done on your will, and you are guilty, and you should be punished. Therefore, they have judgment and punishment, while the Essenes don't have such things. The third group are the Pharisees. These Pharisees are, in fact, the Pharisees or Persians, remaining from the time of the Persian Empire. We said that Persian Empire was collapsed 330 years before Christ, but in fact, these people were the same people who had started writing the Pentateuch, the 5 initial books of Torah. And the difference is these Pharisees too are monotheistic, but their God is Jehovah. We said in our previous programs that they had converted the daughter to a male god. Jehovah is the name of the daughter, but they had converted to the male god and they had written the Torah. Therefore, they are also very important and Romans are supporting them. Only the form of the God is different for the Sadducees and for the Pharisees. In fact, the rabbinic literature later on was heavily drawn upon the Pharisees, and they believed in the life after death. They believed in paradise and hell and bodily resurrection, and these are their beliefs. But as I said, in that time, the majority of population were the Essenes, who were the Jewish pagans. Zechariah and Mary. This Zechariah, or Zachary, as you know him, he is the husband of Mary's aunt. In fact, his wife is the sister of Mary's mother. Since Mary is an orphan, Zechariah is so eager to take her custody. Here, when the Zechariah takes the custody of Mary, we see a kind of father-daughter relationship. And add to that both of them are Essenes. And again add to that Zechariah is a priest of the order of Abiyah. Who is Abiyah? Abiyah was the grandson of Solomon, the great king of Israel, the son of David. And he has been the 4th king from the house of David, and he ruled at around 912 BC, and Bible is almost against him. The meaning of the name of Abiyah is the father for the daughter. Ab is father, E in the middle, Yah is the Yahu or Jehu. Abiyah means the father of God. And Zechariah is from the order of the priests of the Abiyah, the priest of the father for the daughter. Maybe that's why we see that all priests insist to have the custody of Mary. In fact, Zachariah wins her custody and becomes her father. The shaman oracles had predicted that the Messiah will rise from the house of David. So we have Zachariah, who is from the house of David, and he is a priest from the shamanic order of Abiyah. We should add that the last clan of Moon, or the family of God, was 520 years before that, which was the family of Cyrus the Great of Persia, who were shamans. And he had 2 sons, and they were a full family of God. Therefore, according to the shaman oracles, it was the right time for the new Messiah to arrive. The etymology of the name Zachariah right now, they said that Zachar means he remembered, and Yah is the God, therefore Zachariah is he remembered God. Not very void of meaning compared to other etymologies of present time, which are almost all of them are nonsense. But these scholars who have translated this name, they have been shy. If they were not too shy, they would have mentioned that Zakar in Arabic, in Aramean, and in Hebrew means penis. Zachariah means a penis for the God, a penis for the daughter. It is obviously and ostensibly clear that Zachariah means a penis for the daughter. And since this daughter is Asherah or Ahara, and she is a whore, this is the best gift for her. This is what she wants. Therefore, this is the best gift given to her from the dad, because the moon or sin is nothing but penis or zakar. Therefore, we have the situation that Meriah or Mer gets pregnant with the most sacred rituals of the pagan shamans, and she gives birth to the most sacred thing imaginable in the world of pagans. The name of this child should be Christ, because Christ carries the sacred double consonants of CR, and CR are the double consonants of Osiris. O-Sir is. Ser, Osiris, is the Lord and is the Adonai, and this child is the Adonai or Ser or the Lord or Christ. Please note that Jesus Christ is a two-part name. Part 1, Jesus, is the name of the mother. The God is the mother. And Christ is the name of the son, just like Ahura Mazda. Messiah is Maz for Yah. Maz is the moon devil for Yah, who is the daughter, the moon devil for the God. Since a proper family of God should have 5 members, therefore Zachariah appoints one of his pupils, Joseph, as the husband of Maria. The same thing happened, we said, about Islam, which there too we have a family of God. Muhammad appoints Ali as the husband of his daughter Fatima. But this family should be 5, and the girl should give birth to 2 sons. According to the pagan mythology, both of these sons should be killed. One of them should be painfully killed, and the other one should be beheaded. This is, according to the mythology, what is predicted to happen. The New Testament says that John the Baptist was the son of Zechariah, and in the same time, in the same period of time, Jesus Christ is the son of Virgin Mary. Therefore, the Bible has successfully divided a family of God into two pieces, while this is only one family. They are together. Jesus and John Baptist, they are brothers, and both of them are very important. They are sons of God because Mary is the God and Zechariah is the moon devil. This family is called, in Arabic, is called Alullah, the family of God, or Al Yasin, Yah, the family of Yah and Sin, according to the ancient Sumerian. Later on, we see what happens just according to the prediction. John the Baptist is beheaded and Jesus Christ is crucified. In the case of the Allah or the God family of Islam, we see that Fatima, the daughter of Muhammad, has two sons, Hassan and Hussein. Hassan is poisoned to death and Hussein is beheaded after several days of being thirsty in the desert. Therefore, the Hussein is equivalent to John the Baptist or Yahya, and Hassan is equivalent to Jesus Christ. When Virgin Mary, the God, gives birth to Jesus Christ, or maybe to John Baptist, three magi come to Bethlehem. After many years of study of the places of stars and constellations, they know that the God is going to give birth in Bethlehem. They bring presents with them, and the Bible says that the gift they gave to Mary was myrrh. Please don't forget to subscribe. In our next program, we will speak about the resurrection of Jesus Christ and why John Baptist was killed. Thank you for watching.